Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I hope you are all doing well. Okay. Thank you very much for your comment. Thank you very much for your sharing of the videos. Thank you very much for everything. We've been grateful. We've been grateful. You are really doing a great job. You comment, you motivate us, and those of you with the negative comment too is welcome. We are okay with it. We are okay with it. It's all part of the job. It's two-sided coin. So without you, the work cannot be seen. The work cannot be grateful. So we are really grateful to you. Yes, in the previous video, without wasting much of your time, in the previous video you saw the discussion. You saw what transpired between Muhammad and one of the tribes, which is known as, or clans, which is known as Banu Amir bin Sa'sa. What transpired and the smartness one of the leaders of the Banu Amir bin Sa'sa used on Muhammad, who is known as Bayhara. Very smart conversation, and then they rejected him because of a question they asked and the answer Muhammad gave. I believe if you are to be them, that answer Muhammad gave you will make you think twice, because we can't support you and suffer. Now when it is time to enjoy the fruit of our labor, you say we should leave it to Allah so that Allah will give it to whoever He wills. Really? Allah should give it to whoever He wills or whoever He wishes. Why didn't you go to Allah? If the whole thing is in the hands of Allah, then you don't need humans. You don't need humans. So you see how it is a lie. You see how religion is a lie, and religion is playing with your intelligence. So now, do you agree with me that there is no any Allah anywhere that spoke to anybody? There is no any God anywhere that spoke to anybody. You see? If not, if you know Allah is the one that wills and wishes whatever happens into the religion, then you should go to Him to protect you. So Banu Sa'sa's Bayhara got to Muhammad, and he knows that this guy is trying to be smart. We are also smart on our own. So they rejected him. They rejected Muhammad. Now, let me take you to another clan which Muhammad tried to lure and entice into his games so that they can protect him. This is from the book As-Siratu An-Nabawiyya, Ardun Waqa'i wa Ta'lil Ahdath. This is for Dr. Ali Muhammad As-Salabi. It is in the market. Go get it. This is your sources. Your sources are saying your religion is man-made. Your sources are saying your religion is a smart person playing with the intellect of the dumb ones. Yes. As your religion is saying that a human being who thinks is more smarter than the others is making use of them for his own interest and benefit, according to your books. So this is what your sources. It is your sources that are confirming that your religion is man-made. Islam is man-made. Any other religion is man-made according to the books of the religion. So Islam is one of the man-made religions. The reason why it is taking us so long to do this expose in Islamic religion is two major reasons, even though there's others. You know, most of Islamic teachings are in Islam, in Arabic language. Now the sheikhs will tell you what they want you to hear. You can't read the Arabic, so they will tell you the sweet ones, what they want you to hear. But the real thing is in there that you do not know. The real thing is here that you do not know. This is the problem. So I'm taking it, I'm doing it for you, I'm exposing it for you to think and ponder over it. Now let's see what Muhammad is promising another clan for them to protect him. Now listen. The book As-Siratu Nabawiyya, Ali As-Salabi. Now, go to page 232. Page 232. The whole thing starts from there, or page 231. That is where it starts. Now, the way I mentioned other clans that Muhammad was introducing himself to, and he was having conversation with, trying to get them to protect him, the same thing he did here. You know, in other book I mentioned I think 4, and then I spoke about 1, what transpired between himself and one of the clans. Now the same thing here, he mentioned so many of the clans, and then he came to the third one. He said thalithan, the third one, al-mufawadat ma Bani Shiban, Muhammad negotiating with Banu Shiban. Yes, a prophet of Allah is negotiating for his protection. Does this sound somehow? Do you understand this? Did you get it? Did you get it? He is al-mufawadat, negotiations, ma'a, with Bani Shiban, the clan of Bani Shiban. How do you negotiate a religion that is coming from divine being? How do you negotiate? So, do you still doubt the fact that your Islamic religion is man-made? Let's proceed. ففي رواية Ali ibn Abi Talib, this narration is coming from Ali, the son of Abi Talib, the idol-worshipping uncle of Muhammad, who protected him, later ended in hellfire. The son, Ali. So, it is from the horse's mouth. Ali is a cousin to Muhammad. So, the story is coming from the household of Muhammad. Qala, Ali said, لما أمر الله عز وجل نبيه أن يعرض نفسه على قبائل العرب خرج وأنا معه. According to this narration, Allah has ordered his apostle Muhammad to introduce himself to the remaining clans of Arabian Peninsula, Hijaz. وأنا معه, and I, Ali, I was with him. إلى أن قال, Ali said, ثم دفعنا إلى مجلس آخر. Then we went to another group of people sitting in the period of Hajj, in the period of pilgrimage, just like the way our people are going now. Alayhi sakina wal waqar. That sitting place, that people that are sitting there were very calm and they were noble. فَتَقَدَّمَ Abu Bakr فَسَلَّمَ عَلَيْهِمْ. Abu Bakr got closer to them and he said to them, Salam alaikum. فَسَلَّمَ عَلَيْهِمْ. He said to them, Salam alaikum. فَقَالَ, and he said, Man al-qawm, who are you people? Qalu, they said to him, Shayban bun Thalaba. We are from the clan of Shayban bun Thalaba. فَالْتَفَتَ Abu Bakr ila Rasulillah. Abu Bakr turned to look Apostle of Allah Muhammad, waqala, and he said, Bi abi wa ummi, I swear with my mom and my dad, I swear with my mother and my father, haulai burarun nas, these are one of the purest people of Hijaz. They were praised. Good. وفيهم مفروق قد غلبهم لسانا وجمالا. They have their distinctions. They have their unique characters. One of their unique characters is that they know how to talk, and they are handsome people, and they are good people. Let's proceed. They were praised. They were praised. وكانت له غديرتان تسقطان على تربشه. Now, Abu Bakr was trying to tell Muhammad about one of the famous people of this Banu Shiban. One of the famous people, you know, sometimes you have clans that some people were famous, maybe businessmen or musicians or something like that. So Abu Bakr was trying to tell him one of the famous people, and he was describing the person to him. وَكَانَ أَدْنَى الْقَوْمُ مَجْلِسًا مِنْ أَبِي بَكْرٍ. And he says, this person that I'm describing, that he was famous among Banu Shiban, he was closer to Abu Bakr. فَقَالَ Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr said, كَيْفَ الْعُدَدُ فِيكُمْ. How is your security? How is how is serenity? Yes. How is the serenity of your environment? فقال مفروق, and this Mafruq, the popular and the famous guy among the Banu Shiban, said, Inna la nazidu ala al-alif walan taglib alif min qilla. The men in our community, we are not more than 1,000. We are not more than 1,000. And he says, walan taglibu alif min qilla. Then there is no any less number that can defeat a clan with 1,000 men. So now do you understand that it is security and protectional purpose? Do you understand that? Why is Allah not protecting Muhammad? Muhammad is roaming, looking for people to give him security, people to protect him. And you are here in Zongo with dirty gutters around you, waiting for Allah to lift your status. Now, 1,000 men, a clan with 1,000 men is not a small clan. It's safe clan and protective clan in Hijaz, in a community where they were living based on the survival of fittest. The strong eat the weak. That is how the Arabs were living. That is why when Arabs, a clan in Arabian Peninsula has 10 solid men in them, they call them Ashira, from the word Ashara. We have 10 solid men who will protect us. It is an environment of patriarch. They are patriarchs. So women are nothing. Women has important inheritance. Their private part, their boobs, their breasts, and childbearing. This is the only thing women are meant for in Arabian Peninsula. That is why when Islamic religion came to us, it came with suppressing and curtailing of women ability. Yes, they are patriarchs. So a clan with 1,000 men is not a small clan. So Muhammad got interested. Now let's proceed. فقال Abu Bakr, and then Abu Bakr said, وَكَيْفَ الْمَنَعَةَ فِيكُمْ? How is protection and security in your vicinity? Because if the negotiation goes on well, Muhammad will run away from Mecca to go and stay with them and prepare and come back to attack the people of Mecca. So he's looking for strong ally. So they are asking questions. Abu Bakr, a spokesperson, is asking questions so that they can know whether they can be secured over there or not. Where is Allah? You still doubt that there is no any divine being, any Allah or any God behind any religion, including Islam? Then you must be crazy. These books are exposing your religion. That is why some of your Muslim brothers are running away from the books. This is enough reason and fact for you to know that someone is playing with your intelligence. Let's proceed. Now, فقال مفروق, and the one that is speaking on behalf of Banu Shiban says, Inna la ashaddu ma nakunu gadban hina nalqi. We are the most furious men when we meet our enemies. When in battle, we are the most furious men. La ashad, we are the most furious men. Like, What does the connection of divine religion got to do with militants? Does God need human soldiers to protect his religion? You still have a problem that this religion is man-made? Does God need militants? Does God need soldiers? Let's proceed. And he says, still, the spokesperson of Banu Shiban is speaking. وَأَشَدُّ مَا نَكُونُ لِقَاء حِينَ نَقْدَبُ. We are the most furious people. Our ferocity, our fears in battle when we attack you is very severe. But even if you attack us, when you rather attack us, then we are worse. So when they are in offensive position, they are the worst people, barbaric. They kill everybody and capture women and young men and slaves. When they capture human beings, when they capture humans in their battles, the humans become their property. That is why they can dash a woman to a man. You dash a woman to a man. Is a woman a car? That is what they do. So Muhammad has been dashed. Women, people gave Muhammad, woman has been gifted to Muhammad more than once. How do you gift human being to human? Is human being a property? You give cars out, I understand. You give clothes out, I understand. You give sandals out, I understand. You give any other thing out. I don't have anything apart from books, apart from library. So if maybe you ask me for a book, I give you book out, I understand. But to give you a woman as a gift, and the religion allowed it, and you think this God, even if it is God that is allowing this man to gift another man a woman free, you still worship this God? Oh, okay, because your sister was not gifted to someone to do whatever he wishes with her, you think it's not a problem? Is it the case of what we say in Akan? How do you gift a lady for free? Is she a phone? Is she a handset? Is a lady a bag or a cloth or a sandals that you give free? Let's proceed. If you still don't understand that this is man-made, I don't know the kind of dirty oil you have in your brain. Pardon my manners. It is the reality. Well, I'm not surprised if some of you still don't understand that it is man-made. If you believe that someone brought moon from the sky in Mecca to split it into two, I don't think you will still understand that Islam is man-made. Moon brought down in Mecca, small city Mecca, split into two. Ampa, moon, a mango. Let's proceed. Wa inna lanuthiru al-jiyada ala al-awlad. Now, the spokesperson of Banu Shiban is still speaking. He says, wa inna, and we, Banu Shiban, lanuthiru al-jiyada, we prefer horses ala al-awlad over children. This is barbaric Arabs. This is where your religion is coming from. This is the people who gave you religion. That is why it is in Islamic teachings that when your child refuses to pray, kill him. Yes. When your child refuses to pray, kill him. Wa inna, and indeed we prefer lanuthril jihada, we prefer horses over. This is the deity, the people of the deity of Islamic religion. People that prefer horses over children. Go carry the book, bro. Dr. Muhammad Ali As-Salabi, As-Siratun Nabawiyah. I'm not fabricating. This is why my style is different. I'm telling you what is here. Have you ever heard your Malan telling you that in Arabian Peninsula, where your Muhammad is coming from, there is Arabs who once Muhammad went to them to protect him, to propagate his religion, and those people prefer horses over children? Have you ever heard your Malan saying it? They will not tell you this. Now, wa inna, indeed, we lanuthiru al-jiyada, we prefer horses alal awlad over children. We prefer horses over children. Wasilahu alal likah, we prefer weapons over sex, over intercourse. We prefer weapons over intercourse. So these people need only weapons. They are barbarics. They only think of war, war, war. Battle, battle, battle. Killing, killing, killing. This is where your religion is coming from. These people can give you something better. Proceed. Let's proceed. And then he says, وَالنَّصْرُ مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ يُدِيلُنَا مَرَّةً وَيُدِيلُ عَلَيْنَا أُخْرَى. Now, this is the questionable aspect of the conversation. He says, but victory sometimes side with us and sometimes side with our enemies. So, the way we defeat people in battle, the same thing other people can also defeat us. We have been defeated in battle before, just like the way we defeated others in battle. So he was explaining this. You see, I was expecting, when I was reading this, I was expecting that as immediately Mafruk said, we prefer horses over children, I thought Muhammad would tell Abu Bakr, no, these people are not okay. We can't go with these people. No. People that prefer animals over humans. That is why when they catch your children, they will sell them they will maltreat them as a slave. So when they invade a clan or a tribe and they capture them, they will sell the humans among them and keep the horses. Nkrofo funse. Let's proceed. Now, he says, victory from Allah. Which Allah is this Mafruk talking about? Because Mafruk from Banu Shiban, they are not Muslims. So the deity of Arabs. And then say, La'allaka akhu Quraysh. And now Mafruk is asking Abu Bakr, it seems you are from the clan of Quraysh. Faqala Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr said, In kana balagakum annahu Rasulullah faha huwa za. If you people have ever heard in your community that a prophet has emerged in Arabian Peninsula, in Hijaz, then this is the prophet. And Abu Bakr pointed to Muhammad. Faqala Mafruk. And then Mafruk asked, Ila matad'una ya aha Quraysh. Mafruk didn't say, if you don't understand Arabic language, you will be bullied. Millions of Muslims of the world are being bullied because of this language. I'm telling you. Some of the verses you even read to pray, if I were to break them down to you, deeper meanings. Arabic language words has surface meanings, intermediate meanings, and deeper meanings. Do you know that وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ in Surah Al-Falaq? The deeper meaning of it is that I'm seeking refuge from Allah from a dick when it erected. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. The deeper meaning, we will get there and I will read it from the books, the Quranic exegesis books, tafsir, that has that in them. I will read it to you when we get there. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ. I'm seeking refuge from Allah from my penis when it erected. This is what you pray with, an erected penis. In Surah Al-Falaq, Gasikin. Al-Qadib is antasab. That's what they said. وَمِن شَرِّ Al-Qadib is antasab. I remember having discussion with one of my Arabic lectures. And then we were discussing about a poem. He read the poem and we were discussing it, and then he said that that poem has a deeper meaning. Who can look at the words, the way the words are being arranged, and tell the deeper meaning of the poem, the stanza of the poem? I watched it, put the words together, because I know the meaning, the surface of the first meaning of the words and the intermediate meaning of the words, and then the deeper meanings of the words, and then I mentioned it. The guy looked at me and he was like, Anta khatir, you are dangerous. That's what he said. Let's put that one aside. If I were to tell you some of the deeper meanings of this Arabic you read to pray in the mosque, you will be shocked. But wait, we will get there. Follow our YouTube channel. Now, let's proceed. He says, Mafruq didn't say, Ilama tad'una ya Rasulullah. Mafruq, after Abu Bakr introducing Muhammad as Rasulullah, Apostle of Allah, Mafruq didn't call him that. Which means Mafruq is not interested in the prophethood. Anyway, he says, Ilama tad'una ya Quraysh. What are you introducing us to? A brother from Quraysh clan. Faqala Rasulullah, and the Apostle of Allah said, Aduukum ila shahadati Allah ilaha illallah wa dahu la sharika lahu wa anni Abdullah wa rasuluhu. I'm calling you to bear witness that there is no any deity except deity Allah. He alone, la sharika lahu. He has no associate. He has no companion. Wa anni, and indeed I, Muhammad, Abdullah, I am the servant of that Allah that has no associate. Wa rasuluhu, and I am his apostle. Wa ila antuuni, and I'm asking you to protect me. Or I'm asking you to secure me. Wa tansuruni, and protect me. Fa inna Qurayshan, for my clan Quraysh, qad tazaharat ala Allah, they have taken sides against Allah. They have stood against Allah. They have rebelled against Allah. Quraysh has rebelled against Allah. How could mere humans rebel against Almighty Al-Qadir, the all-powerful, Al-Alim, all-knowing? How? This is your prophet speaking. وَكَذَّبَتْ رَسُولَهُ, and they said, I'm a liar. وَاسْتَغْنَتْ بِالْبَاطِلِ عَنِ الْحَقِّ, and they decided to cling and stick to lies, falsehood upon truthfulness. Wallahu al-Ghaniyyul Hamid, and Allah is the most wealthy and the praiseworthy. فَقَالَ Mafruq, and Mafruq asked again, Ilama tadu aidan ya aha Quraysh. What again? What else do you preach apart from what you just told me? It means that Mafruq do not care about what he mentioned. Mafruq, the spokesperson of Banu Shiban, his interest is not in what Muhammad mentioned. If you remember, in one of my videos, I told you that those Arabs who followed Muhammad later followed Muhammad for personal interest. So what Muhammad mentioned, Mafruk is not interested in it. So he's asking him something else. Maybe the next thing Muhammad is going to mention will entice and lure Mafruk to follow him, or to give him security, or his people to give him security. And then he said, for wallahi. Mafruk said, what again are you preaching about? For wallahi, because I, Mafruk, I swear by Allah. Which Allah? Arabian deity. Because this Mafruk is not a Muslim. He is swearing by Allah. So Arabian deity. If the Allah that Muhammad brought to them is the same Allah that they are swearing with, then it is Arabian deity. If it is not the same Allah, then you have two different Allahs. In both cases, an Arab as Kisa Muslim is not safe. In both cases, you can win. This is the era of no win. This is the era of liberation. You shut up. You shut up. Your religion ends nothing. Now, فوالله ما سمعت كلاما أحسن من هذا. According to them, he says, well, what again are you talking about? What else do you have? Because what you just said is very nice to hear. Fatala Rasulullah, and then Muhammad recited Quran chapter number 6 verse 151. I don't want to talk about the verse because I don't want to take much of the time of the video. If I have to go into the verse, some things will come out. But he read to him, Muhammad read to him Quran chapter number 6 Al-An'am verse 151, which is saying that Qul تعالوا أتلوا ما حرم ربكم عليكم ألا تشركوا به شيئا وبالوالدين إحسانا ولا تقتلوا أولادكم من إملاق نحن نرزقكم وإياهم ولا تقربوا الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن ولا تقتلوا النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تعقلون. This is the verse. I don't want to talk about the meaning. Let's leave it. فقال مفروق, and then Mafruk said, upon hearing the verses, Mafruk said, Da'uta wallahi ila makarim al-akhlaq. I swear by Allah, you are encouraging good morals, ethics, wa mahasin al-amal, and good deeds. Walakad afuku qawmun kadhabuk. He says, indeed, I will really be shocked that some people will say you are a liar. وَظَهَرُوا عَلَيْكَ, and they rebel against you. ثُمَّ رَدَّ الْأَمْرِ إِلَى هَانِ بُنْ قُبَيْسَ فَقَالَ, and then he turned Mafruk as a spokesperson now, directed Muhammad and Abu Bakr to their clan leader. So here Mafruk is a spokesperson. Now he has directed them to their clan's leader to speak with, and the clan's leader's name is Hani bin Qubaysa Faqal, and he said, وَهَذَا Hani Shaykhuna. This is Hani. Mafruk is speaking. He is our clan leader. وَصَاحِبْ Dinina, and he is the leader of our religion. So they were having their religion, Dinina. Okay. فَقَالَ Hani, and Hani said, قَدْ سَمِعْتُ مَقَالَتَكَ يَا أَخَا قُرَيْشٍ. I heard you, O a brother from Quraysh, not Rasul. Up to now, they don't care about him being Rasul or Prophet or whatever. This is Arab to Arab. They knew that the man is after something and is trying to hide behind the deity Allah or whatever God or whatever he claimed to be speaking of to get it. So he says, we heard you, brother of Quraysh. Wa inni ara tarakuna dinana. And according to what you are saying, it means that you ask us to leave our religion. You order us to leave our religion. Wattabana dinak. And then we will follow your religion. La majlisun jalasta ilayna. It is a seat, that is why you came to sit with us. La awwala lahu wa la akhir. La dhalla fi rai. La dhillun fi rai. If we do that, and we came to fall under you and follow your religion, la dhillun fi rai. It is humiliation. It is a poor choice to do. To choose your religion over our religion, it is a poor choice to make. Now, the leader of the clan Banu Shiban is speaking sense here. According to an Arab, for them to leave their religion to fall under the religion Muhammad is bringing is a poor decision. African continent made a poor decision when they accepted foreign religions. In fact, invaded religions. In fact, religions that enslaved us. Poor decision. Some of them were dragged into these religions by force. We understand that. They are pardoned. But those of you who are propagating the religion and still wanting to force us into it, threatening us because we've left it, you will suffer in the hands of our ancestors. You better leave us alone. Now, he says this is poor decision. We can't do that. Okay, let's proceed. And then wakilatu nazar fil akiba. And it is also lack of foresight for us just leave our own and follow you. It is lack of foresight. An-nazallata ma'al ajala, because hesitation to do something in haste is actually does not end well. Wa inna nakrahu an naqida ala man wara'ana aqdan. And again, we hate to take a decision on behalf of people we left behind. Sense is speaking. We hate to take a decision to decide upon the lives of people we left behind. So we cannot accept you, we cannot accept your religion. Doing that means we are imposing you on the people we left behind. So at least we need to hear from them first. We need to hear from them, not our Arab kisses in Africa. They will sell their own in the name of their religion. Shame on you. Now, he says, وَلَكِنْ نَرْجِ وَتَرْجِ. So we will go and you two go. Leave us and we'll also go to our people. وَنَنْظُرْ. And then we'll go and check and think about it. ثُمَّ كَأَنَّهُ أَحَبَّ أَنْ يُشْرِكَهُ Muthanna ibn al-Haritha. And then another person who is known as Muthanna among them also spoke. فَقَالَ وَهَذَا مُثَنَّى شَيْخُنَا. And this is another leader of our clan. وَصَائِبُ Harbina. And he is the war leader of our soldiers, our militant. فَقَالَ الْمُثَنَّى. And then Musanna said, وَأَسْلَمَ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ. After later they said Musanna became a Muslim. قَدْ سَمِعْتُ مَقَالَتَكَ يَا أَخَا قُرَيْشٍ. I've heard you, the brother of Quraysh, not prophet. So they don't see him as a prophet. No, they understand each other. They know the game. So he said, brother of Quraysh, we heard you. وَالْجَوَابِ فِيهِ جَوَابُ هَانِي بُنْ قُبَيْسَةَ. The answer we have for you is what Qubaysa told you. That is the answer. في تركنا ديننا ومتابعتنا دينك وإنا إنما نزلنا بين ضربين أحدهما اليمامة والآخر السمامة. To leave our religion and follow yours is another thing. And we are found between Sarayain. We are between two heavy points. One is Yamama. It's a town called Yamama. والآخر Samama. Another one is Samama. فقال رسول الله ما هذان سريان. What do you mean by the two danger points? What do you mean? He says, so now Hani is speaking, Musanna is speaking, and Musanna said, we are between two huge points. One is the rivers of Kaiser, which is Roman Empire. And then he says, Wamiyawul Arab. And the other one is also, and the other point is the river of Arabs. Now, فَأَمَّا مَا كَانَ مِنْ أَنْهَارِ كِسْرَى فَذَنْبُ صَاحِبُهُ غَيْرُ مَغْفُورٍ وَعُذْرُهُ غَيْرُ مَقْبُولٍ. He says, as for the part of the Kaiser, when you offend them or you go against them, they don't forgive. وَإِنَّمَا نَزَلْنَا عَلَىٰ أَحَدٍ أَخَذَهُ عَلَيْنَا كِسْرَى. We have an alliance, we have a treaty, we have a bond between ourselves and the Kaiser. Allah nuhditha hadathan wala nuwi muhdithan. That we will not support anybody that will come to invade Roman Empire, and we shouldn't allow anybody to pass through us to come and attack Roman Empire. So you see, accepting you and bringing you there, we don't know what will transpire, or we don't know what that will generate. Okay. Now, and he says, وإني أرى هذا الأمر الذي تدعون إليه يا أخا القريش مما تكرهه الملوك. And I think, this is Mutanna speaking, this thing that you are preaching to us, it is something that muluk, kings, don't like. Kings don't go with religion. Kings don't like religion. Kings don't support religion. And you are preaching about religion. Okay? فَإِنْ أَحْبَبْتَ أَنْ نُوِيَكَ. If you want us to protect you, وَنَنْصُرَكَ, and also to support you, بِمَا يَلِي مِيَاهِ الْعَرَبِ, from the side of the Arabs, we will do that. But don't create anything that will go across the Arabs and enter into Roman Empire, so that Romans will know that we are your backbone. If you do that, you will create a problem between us and the Romans. Meanwhile, we have peace treaty. We have made peace with them to stay where we are. To stay where we are. She said, when we will support you over the Arabs, but don't allow whatever you are preaching to cross the Arabian Peninsula to enter Roman Empire. Because if you get there and the Romans understand that we are the ones supporting you, we're going to be in trouble. If you accept this condition, we will protect you and support you. And then Muhammad said, now listen to what Muhammad wants to tell them. And the author of this book, Ali As-Salabi, put those words of Muhammad in red color. It means those words are important. Now listen. He says, Ma asatum fi red. Muhammad says, you people didn't sound harsh towards me. If afsatum bisidik, and you people have spoken the truth, what you said is truth. Wa inna din Allah azza wa jal la yansurahu illa man hatahu min jami'i jawanibihi. Nobody can support the religion of Allah except that one that has power over everything. How do you support the religion of Allah? Something that belongs to someone that is most powerful over everything. You still don't understand that this religion is man-made. I'm proceeding with you. أرأيتم إن لم تلبثوا إلا قليلا حتى يورثكم الله تعالى أرضهم. And he says, what do you think if I told you that if you support me, it's not going to be a long time that Allah will make you inherit ardahum, their land. You inherit the lands of Romans. What if I told you that if you support me, within a short time, within a twinkle of an eye, Allah will let you inherit the land of Romans? Really? Yes. This is the problem. Muslims in every community want to take over the community. That is Islamic religion. When they are few, they play along. When they become 50-50 with the dwellers of the community, they start to rub shoulders and speak harsh. When they become 60-40 or 70-30, the community dwellers are condemned. This is how Islam operates. Now listen, he is telling them that now he's trying to lure them and entice them in supporting him. He says, what if I told you that if you support me, within a few days, Allah will let you inherit, or Allah will inherit their lands for you. Why will Allah inherit their lands for you? وَدِيَارَهُمْ, and Allah will also make you inherit their houses, their mansions. Really? You confiscate. Allah will let you confiscate some people's land. It is not your land. Allah will help you confiscate the land. Allah will help you confiscate other people's buildings. Allah will help you confiscate other people's property. This is Allah that you are worshiping. Okay. وَدِيَارَكُمْ. And he says, وَيُفْرِشُكُمْ نِسَاءَهُمْ. And he will spread their women under you. Seriously? وَيُفْرِشُكُمْ. Firash is bed. Allah will make their women your bed. This is it. This is evil religion with evil God, evil deity. Should I take that again? Take your time and listen to this video. Go and get the book and go to page 231 to 32. If you didn't get this information there, come and change my name. Do you know why your malams are still quiet? They are quiet because they know very well that what I'm saying is true. Have you seen anybody reacting to my videos? They can't. They better shut up. So Muhammad was trying to entice and lure them into the game. And he was like, what if I told you that if you support me, within a few days, Allah will make you inherit ardahum, their land, wa diyarahum, and Allah will make you confiscate their houses, wa yufrishukum nisa'ahum, and you made their women your bed. Yes, he will make their women your bed. What does it mean? You capture the women, they will be your slaves, and they will be milkuyamin, and you will be sleeping with them the way you want. That is the meaning of the woman being your bed. This is Islamic prophet speaking. This is what Islam believes in. It is an Islamic book. The author of this book is not a small person. He's a scholar. Shut up. Don't come and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Shut up. Now, listen. He says, Atasbahuna atusabbihuna Allah wa tukaddisunahu. If I told you that this will happen, Allah will confiscate their land for you, confiscate the Romans' houses for you, and make their women to lie under you, will you praise Allah and purify Him? So this is the reward of Allah for you if you support me, Muhammad. That is the meaning. The reward Allah will give you here is that you're going to have their land. Allah will make you confiscate the land of Romans and make you confiscate their houses and make their women your bed that you sleep upon. When it happens like that, will you praise Allah wa tukaddisunahu and purify Him? فَقَالَ النُّعْمَانُ بُنْ شُرَيْكٍ. One among the Banu Shiban, they call him Nu'man bin Shuraik, said, Allahumma, oh, falakadat. If that is the case, then we are in. Yes. Wati amanfuwa sase, amanfuwa fiye na amanfuwa yerenum, until ose, omajietum, they are in. This is Islamic religion for you. Does this sound like a divine being commanding his prophet? Does this sound like a divine being commanding his mouthpiece? Is that how a divine, if there is any divine being, if there is any source of life, is this how source of life deal with people? You still have a doubt that Islam is not a man-made, it's not an Arabian interest. You still have that doubt? It is your own case. It is your own case. You have a doubt because according to you, dead meat spoke, dead cell spoke, dead meat spoke to Muhammad. According to you, Muhammad pulled the moon from the sky to Mecca and split it into two. Anybody that believes in this will still not see the problem with Islamic religion. Thanks for watching. This video has been long for some time. This is one of the longest videos. Thanks for watching. This is liberation time. This is the time for Africa when the reality of life is uncovered. Change is a must. The prophet of Africa, the descendant of Tut, said to you, bye-bye.